Thank you for showing your interest in WhatsApp Relationship Booster. In this video, we will see how you can use WhatsApp Relationship Booster to automatically send personalized messages to your friends, customer, or clients and build long-lasting relationships with them. This software is developed by Infotech, and it is not a bulk messaging software where you send same message to everyone in bulk, but this is unique and different software which sends different and personalized messages to your contacts, such that each person gets a different message, which is personalized just for him or her. So, this is Excel-based WhatsApp automation software, where you maintain all the details about your contacts in Microsoft Excel. This software is fully customizable, and you can save any details in this software, whether it is for personal use or for any business of any kind. As you can see on your screen, different messages are being generated automatically and being sent automatically to different people, calling them by their names and their personal details. In this video, we will see how this is done. Let's open WhatsApp Relationship Booster, which is Excel-based software from Infotech. First, in the Contacts Detail page, you save all the details about your contacts. You have to save this detail only once, and in future, whenever you will send the message, all the details will be picked from this page automatically. First, we will see a very simple example of how personal messages are sent. We will add basic details of only 5 contacts for the demo. In the same way, you can include details of hundreds and thousands of your contacts. So, this is the sheet where you will save the details. First 3 columns in this sheet are fixed, and rest all you can use for any information you want. Let's update first contact details now. We will update phone number, first name and last name, and along with this, let's assume you want to save that person's family member names and also the city where that person resides. So, we will update the names of the column according to that. Let's update these details. Similarly, let's update details for second contact now. Let's assume for second contact, you do not know the last name, so we can keep it blank, and we will fill rest of the details. Similarly, you can update details of all the contacts you have. For this demo, we have added only 5 contacts for now. Adding all the details is only one-time activity. Any message you send in future, all details will be referred from this sheet. Now let's draft the message. If you want to send same message to everyone, you can enter that in this message sheet. But we will not send same message. Instead, we will see how to send personalized message to everyone. So, we will write it in the workflow sheet. Let's assume that you want to send message like this to all of your contacts. You want to first address the person by name, then you want to ask, how is that person's family members, calling them by name, and then you want to ask, how is everyone in the city where that person resides. So, we will draft the message like this. We will write, hello in the first column, then, in second column, we will pick name from contacts details sheet. So, we will write it as, and, first name. Then in third column we will write, how are you? How is? Then we will refer their family member's name from the contacts detail sheet. We had added that in detail 1 column, so here we will write it as, and detail 1. Then we will write, hope they are doing good. How is everyone in? And then, we will refer city from contacts detail sheet. We had put that in detail 2 column. So, here we will write it as, and detail 2. So, basically, anything which has to be picked from your database, it should be in a separate column, and rest you continue writing as normal flow. So, now we have written this message just once, but it will be sent to all your contacts, picking their details from contacts detail sheet, and everyone will get the personalized message. You also have the option to send message to only selected contacts instead of all contacts, and there are various other settings in settings sheet, which we will see later on in this video. For now, let's send this message to 5 contacts that we have saved in contacts detail sheet. We will start sending the messages by clicking this button. Once we click it, now you can see it has opened up WhatsApp for Windows. If you don't have it installed on your computer or laptop, please make sure you install WhatsApp for Windows before using WhatsApp Relationship Booster. Now you can see it has automatically started sending messages to all your contacts. As you can see, it is addressing each person by his or her name, asking about their family members by addressing them with their names. And it is asking, how is everyone in the city where that person resides? So, it is different message sent to each of your contact, personalized just for them. And these messages are sent from your account, with which you have logged into WhatsApp, and there is no cost involved in sending the messages. Now let's insert one more column for your contacts, that is for their profession. Let's call this column as profession. Let's say first person is having online business. So, we will write profession as online business. Let's assume that second person is doing teaching job. So, we will write it here as teaching job. Let's assume that third person has marbles business. So, we will write it here as marbles business. Fourth person, let's assume she is housewife and taking care of family. So, in profession we write it as family life. Let's assume that fifth person is working in Wipro company. So, we will write it here as job in Wipro. Now, we have added all these details in detail 3 column. Now, we will go to workflow sheet. We will send the same message again, but this time, we will also ask about that person's profession. So, we will write this message as, how is your, and, detail 3, and then we will write going on. So, for first contact message will be generated as, how is your online business going on? Now, let's start sending the message. As you can see now, that it is sending the previous message again, but this time it is also asking about that person's profession. As you can see, for each person, different message is generated, calling out that person by his or her name. Asking about that person's family members by their names, asking about how is everyone in the city where that person resides, and also about that person's job or profession, by calling out that job or profession. Like this, you can use WhatsApp Relationship Booster to write any customized message with any information you want. You just have to insert the column for the information you want to use in your message, and while writing the message, just refer that column. You can use it either for your personal use or for any business you want. Instead of sending same bulk message to everyone, you can send personalized messages to your customers to promote your products and services. Now, let's see various options that we have in settings sheet. In the first option, you can select what you want to send. If you want to send only message, then you can select first option, which is only message. If you want to send only photos, then select second option as only photos. To send the photos, you have to insert the photos in images sheet. Let's see how to insert the photos. Go to Images sheet. Here we already have 2 photos. Let's add one more. Go to Insert tab, select Illustrations, and then select pictures that you want to insert. Name the pictures in sequence as 1, 2, 3, etc. by giving the name like this. When you send the photos, it will be sent in the order as per this name. To the picture you have given the name as 1, that will be sent first. After that, picture with name 2 will be sent. Like that, all the photos will be sent in this order. Let's go back to settings sheet now. When you select the option as only photos, then you also need to mention how many photos to send. Let's select only one photo now. Now, if we click Send Messages button, then only one photo will be sent, and that will be the first photo with name as 1. Let's click Send Messages button now, and see how it goes. As you can see now, no message is sent, but to each contact and contact details sheet, only one single photo is sent. Like this, you can send multiple photos also to all your contacts. Let's go back to Settings sheet now. Third option that you have is Photo with Message. When you select this option, then only one photo will be sent, with your message below that photo. It will look like this, photo with a message below that. This option is useful when you want to send photo and message together at the same time. Fourth option that we have is first photos and then message. When you select this option, then first photos will be sent and after that your message will be sent. If you are selling products on WhatsApp, then you may have multiple photos of your product. Then in that case, you can use this option to first send all the photos of your product, and then after that, your personalized message will be sent. Next, we have option called as Message Type. With this option, you can decide whether you want to send a simple message or workflow-based message. When you want to send same message to all your contacts without any personalization, then you can select this option and type your message in message sheet. After then when you click Send Message, same message will go to all your contacts without any personalization. Whatever message you have typed in workflow sheet, it will be ignored, but whatever message you type in message sheet, that message will be sent to all your contacts. When you select message type as workflow-based, then you can send personalized and different message to each of your contact. The message will be picked from workflow sheet, and we have already seen in this video how personalized messages are sent. Next option we have in settings sheet is workflow number to use. You can write multiple messages workflow in workflow sheet, and you can select which workflow number to use to send the message. Default workflow is 1, which means that by default whatever message workflow you create in workflow sheet, in first line, that will be used to send the message. You can save multiple workflows in this sheet, and at the time of sending the message, you can choose which workflow you want to use to send the message. To see the example, let's insert one more simple message workflow. Let's type in second line, hello, and first name. Then let's write, how are you? This message workflow will address each person by his or her name and then ask, how are you? Let's go to settings sheet now. Here in workflow number to use option, we type number 2. So, it will pick message workflow from second line in workflow sheet. Let's send the message now. As you can see now, message is being sent to each contact, calling that person by name, and followed by, how are you message. In workflow number to use option, if we type 1, instead of 2, then it will send the previous message to all the contacts, which we saw in this video previously, instead of what we have created just now. Next option that we have is, send to whom. In this option, you can select whether messages should go to all the contacts, or only to selected contacts. Default option is all, which means, by default messages will be sent to all your contacts, which are updated in Contacts Detail Sheet. Also, there are 3 filters to choose from. Filter 1, Filter 2, and Filter 3. These filters you can define in Contacts Detail Sheet. Let's go to Contact Details Sheet. You can see there are 3 filters here. In these filters, you can choose either yes or no for each contact. When you decide to send your messages based on a particular filter, then for all the contacts in that filter, wherever you select yes, message will be sent only to those contacts. Let's take an example here. Let's assume that you have 2 types of customers. B2B customers and B2C customers. Let's use filter 1 for that. We will name the column as B2B, and for all the contacts where customer is B2B, you select the option as yes. If your contact is B2C customer, then you select the option as no. Now let's assume that you want to send messages only to your B2B customers. Then in the settings sheet, you select the filter as filter 1 and simply send the message. Now, message will be sent to all your B2B customers only, and all B2C customers will be ignored. No message will be sent to your B2C customers in this case. Like this, you can define up to 3 filters. Next we have message post delay option. In this option, you can define how much delay there should be between message generation and message posting. This delay is in seconds. After that we have option called as message send delay. In this option, you can define the delay in seconds to send your message after it is generated and posted in the WhatsApp window. Next option that we have is message send or preview. If send option is selected, then messages will be sent directly, as we have seen so far in this video. If we select preview option, then messages will not be sent, but they will be created and just put in the WhatsApp window. This option is useful when you want to test your messages workflow, just to see what message will be sent to each contact. Message will not be sent, but you will just be able to see all the messages which are created. The last option is delay start. If you want to start sending the messages at a later time, then you can define that delay in this option. This delay time is in minutes. Let's assume that you have drafted the message today, but you want it to be sent to all your contacts after 24 hours. Then here in this option, you can define delay as 24 multiplied by 60, that is 1440 minutes. Now, when you click Send Messages button, messages will be sent only after 24 hours. With this, we have concluded the demo of WhatsApp Relationship Booster. This software is developed by Fame Infotech, and you can download it from www.fameinfotech.com. Use WhatsApp Relationship Booster to send personalized messages to your friends, customers or clients, and build relationships that lasts forever. Thank you for watching this video.